What's up guys, it's Michaela. Welcome back to my channel. Let's just get this video started. So we're going to be switching up the videos a little bit today. It's not going to be a beauty, no self-love. It's going to be a case on Dulce Alavez. I think that's how I'm saying it. Literally come at me in the comments if that's not how you say her name. I just did a bunch of research on the case of the missing of Dulce, and I have a lot of notes, like 3 pages of stuff. So if I'm looking down a lot, I'm just reading because I want to give you guys the facts. I did a lot of research about this. Let's get started. So this is a missing person case. We're saying she got abducted. This is an active case, by the way. We also do not know where she is at the moment. I have all of the information about the case led up, everything like that, and then I have some theories that a lot of people are saying. Since this isn't very clear, there's a lot of like ifs and ands and buts to this case, so let's just get started. Alrighty, so Dulce went missing when she was 5 years old on Monday, September 16th of 2019. So pretty recent, just a couple months ago, and it is active, very active, hasn't been closed, she hasn't been found. Nothing like that. She was born on April 25th of 2014, which would make her 5 years old last year. She went missing in Bridgeton City, New Jersey, which is where she lived her whole life. She grew up there. She was an American child who disappeared near Bridgeton, New Jersey due to a neglectful mother. The most prominent belief is that she was abducted, which if you don't know what that means, because honestly I was doing a lot of research and I thought abduction meant like aliens abduction, but it also means taken away illegally. She went missing after her mother, Noema Alvarez Perez, took her 3-year-old brother and her 8-year-old cousin to a neighborhood convenience store to get some ice cream. It was a nice day after school. They just want to get some snacks and stuff, and then they were going to go to the park after. Dulce lived in a highly immigrant city. It was made mostly of immigrants. Her grandparents immigrated to Bridgeton City, New Jersey about 20 years prior to this from Mexico. After they went to the neighborhood convenience store to get some ice cream, they went to a park which was near the convenience store. Noema, who is also 19 years old at the time of this, was in the car with their 8-year-old cousin doing homework, you know, just kind of chilling in the car, and she let Dulce and her 3-year-old brother, so a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old, go to the park alone. Even though it was only like 30 yards away, she let them go by themselves, which is already where she messed up, honestly. I just think this whole thing could have been avoided if she didn't let them go to the park by themselves, because I mean, who lets a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old go to a park by themselves? I just think that just doesn't make any sense. Noema, the mother, said that she could see the kids in full view where she parked the car, so she could clearly see them. There was about 5 to 10 minutes where Noema could not see the kids. She just assumed that they went like behind a tree or like somewhere where she wasn't in view, because the park wasn't that big, but like, you know, she could have been like on the swings, like somewhere where the mom could not physically see her. She just kind of assumed, like I said, they might have gone on the swings, they might have just like been underneath the park, you know, something like that. And then after about 5 to 10 minutes passed and she still did not see them, she decided to take her and her 8-year-old cousin to go investigate, see like what's happening, like are they okay, stuff like that. Then as Noema and the 8-year-old cousin approached the park, they saw the 3-year-old brother crying, and he had dropped his ice cream, so he was obviously in distress. He was very upset about something, so they asked him like, are you okay, what happened, like where's your sister? And he pointed to some storage buildings which is near the park, which is where they kept maintenance equipment. So like the people who would like clean up the park, they kept stuff in there. And also where the storage bins were, there was a path behind the storage bins which led out to a main road in Bridgeton City, New Jersey. Then the mom walked to the buildings and started calling out for Dulce. Also, something to remember is nobody else was at the park. They say that there was a father and his daughter leaving the park as they were approaching, and then there was also 4 girls playing basketball on the basketball court during this time, but other than that, the whole park was empty. They had the whole park to themselves. After they looked around the storage buildings and around the park again, Emma decided to call 911, report her missing, and she also stated that someone might have taken her. After they called 911, 911 said they were gonna send out an Amber Alert, which is kind of like letting everybody in the town know this girl's missing. If you see her, call 911. They went up to the 4 girls at the basketball court and asked if they had seen anything. And one of the girls stated that she saw an African American in a red van pull up towards buildings. That's all the statements that they got. Also, Noema says that she influenced very, very hard to Dulce that stranger danger, like if someone is trying to tell you them and you don't recognize them, scream so you can get someone's attention, or just run away, or just don't go to someone that you don't know. Because also something really strong to remember is that she is 5 years old, so she's very persuaded, as any 5-year-old is. She is probably persuaded by candy, food, something that she wants, such as like a puppy or something. Any 5-year-old will navigate towards that if it looks interesting to her. They also say that Dulce might have gone off with someone she knew, since Noema says that she most likely will not go with someone that she does not know. Like, she would not get into a car with a man that she is unfamiliar with. But if it was someone that she was familiar with and knew pretty well, she probably would. She probably just thought like her mom said to go with her, or like any 5-year-old would believe someone like a family friend or someone older than her that she was very familiar with and knew very well. Also, Noema says that she and her family does not know an African American man very well, which is why it's kind of weird that she would go with an African American man if she did not know them. She would not go with someone that she doesn't know, as I previously said. So since this case is active, that is all that we know about the facts. But this case has a lot of theories, and just like some people being like, this could have happened, that could have happened, but we do not know. So the next things that I'm going to say are strictly theories. The first one, and the most generalized one, is that, and the one that we think Noema believes, is that Dulce was taken by the African American man in the red van. That is the most prominent one. And since no one heard her scream or something, this is gonna get kind of graphic, but a lot of people are saying the guy might have like lured her over to the car and then covered her mouth or something like that, so she could not make noise and get anybody else's attention. The second theory is that Dulce was taken by someone she knew, which is kind of believable. Like a family friend, a teacher, someone who she's very familiar with. This one I find the most interesting. There was an interview on Dr. Phil where Noema is being questioned about the case, being like, so what happened? Like, are you like, what's happening with this? And the weird thing is, during this entire interview, Noema is completely like blank. She has no emotion. She's kind of slumped over in the chair. She's mumbling. She doesn't seem like how a mom would be if their child was abducted, you know? Like, most mothers would be in distress. They'd be freaking out. They'd be doing everything they can to find their kid. And Noema just didn't seem like that. She seemed very like chill out and like not very scared, which is very like disturbing to me, that a mother is not freaking out when their daughter has been abducted. So the last theory that some theorists are saying is that Noema knows everything. She knows who took her daughter. She knows where she is, and that's why she wasn't very emotionless, and that's why she's not doing a lot to like find her daughter. She's kind of just like acting as if it's a big deal, but she actually does know something. And people are saying, I feel so bad for Dulce. People are saying that Noema wanted to sell Dulce. This is how she did it. So rewind to the part. Noema and the 8-year-old sister were sitting in the car, and a lot of people are saying she kept the 8-year-old sister in the car so that whoever took her would not be confused about which daughter Noema wanted to sell, if that makes sense. Since it was only 5-year-old daughter Dulce and the 3-year-old brother, it's a boy and a girl, so the abductor would realize the daughter, I will take that daughter, you know what I mean? Another theory is that this kind of ties into the other theories. It's kind of all one big theory, but different steps to it. People are saying that Noema planned this. She wanted to sell the daughter. She wanted to get rid of her. She didn't want her anymore. So she had someone plan to abduct her that day. She also kept the 8-year-olds, because honestly, what kind of 8-year-old would want to be in the car doing homework when the family goes to the park? Like, that just doesn't make sense. Like, homework is very important, but you would think if the family is going to the park, all kids would want to go to the park and not want to be in the car doing homework, especially after school. You think they would want to be out and they can do their homework when they got home, right? So people are saying that Noema kept the 8-year-old sister in the car so that she couldn't testify, because most 8-year-olds can remember more than a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old. So if the 8-year-old daughter saw something, she couldn't testify because she wasn't there. So people are saying that's why that's why Noema kept the 8-year-old sister in the car away from the abduction. In my opinion, I believe either that Noema had no idea or that she set this up and she wanted to sell, because that is very compelling evidence about everything. It all kind of ties together and it makes sense. But also, Noema is very young. She's 19 years old with 3 kids. That's a lot of work. So, I mean, that does sound very believable that she would want to sell one. It's awful. It's disgusting that she would want to do that, but it could have happened. But also, these are just theories. They are not true. Noema also could have no idea, and she also could have just had her daughter taken away and just been so shocked and so, like, numb to the feeling, because it is so surreal, that she was emotionless, you know what I mean? That is all I have for this case. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below if you want me to do more case videos, because these are very interesting to me and I'm very interested in cases like this, so I would be totally down to do more cases like this, and I really hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think happened to this case, what theory you believe the most, something like that, and give this video a thumbs up for more case videos, stuff like that, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!